Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Nuno Mendes here, I think, will be very important, Peter, particularly if they start to spread the play, because he's excellent in one-on-one positions, both attacking and defending. So I'd expect him to have some of that cutting edge in the team, making himself a great option when they've got possession.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. nicely intercepted. Goulet. Rogers. Good purposeful running this. He's on it, can he get away? Now that's well seen too. Goulet. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Suta. Marquinhos. O'Reilly. Now it's Haaland. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. They're back in possession and ready to go again. That has been slung wide. Oh, he's found support out wide. That has ended up in no man's land. Spread it left. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Omia Ardija have the chance to go the other way. Tries to pass it through. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. Deftly away.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Space for him to turn and look. Ball swung in, and he was alert to it.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
He has found the way through, looking for options for movement.
Australia genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack, variation, unpredictability. You know, that's always key to success.
And it's Mendes. And once more he proves rigid and robust. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Stood up well to him there. Rogers. Looking to play him in. Burgess. Well, that is one way to stop him. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Suta. Aim forwards. This looks promising. Rogers. And he's had it nicked away. Suta. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's got away. Goulet. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Haaland gets on his bike and on the move. Rodgers. O'Reilly. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And it's Arda Güler. Can he finish? And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Burgess. And Suter.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Not the most convincing of passes. And the referee has blown for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How would you review the first half?
Well, we've seen at times it can be harder to play against 10, and that seems to be holding true so far. Something I've experienced in the past, and with this sort of intensity and fearlessness, who knows, they might just get something they want.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0.
Please welcome everyone, our lads.
So into the second half.
Omiya Ardija are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
That's good defending, very good defending. Marquinhos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Alexander-Arnold. Rodgers. That's going wide left. Goulet. And here's Haaland, distributed tidily. That's very neat. There's the shot! And that was struck with genuine force.
Nothing wrong with the idea, inches away.
Spread out to the left. And he's managed to get free. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. He's found the way through. Crosses it in here. And a header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, that was vital. Threads one in. Can he latch on to this?
Ah, welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone.
And the keeper's got it again. Just eases him off the ball. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
The most accurate pass. O'Reilly. Now it's Haaland. Arda Güler. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Substitutions taking place.
Alexander-Arnold with a real chance here.
He's got to have a go at this, and it looks straightforward.
Lovely pass, but goes for a shot! Deftly away. And it's hoisted clear. Can he finish? And that's a good finish. That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
Number 10.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Substitution on the field.
Amir Ardija
Number 15,
have penetrated for the first time.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
McAllister running with the ball. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Amir Ardija surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Substitution on the field. Number 27, Morgan Rogers. Number 8, Danny Olmo.
It's
Number
just beyond
10,
his reach.
Erling Haaland.
Vinicius
Number 3,
Junior.
coming on the field. Number 6.
There's a beautiful simplicity
Semedo.
about this contest.
Number 4,
Willing running on one side,
Vinicius
dogged
Junior.
defence on the other.
Number 21, Isak. Number 17, Pedri.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest. Oh, nice touch. McAllister ploughing through the middle. McAllister! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
1-0 as we head towards the end. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Great chance! Oh, good finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
He's having a pop! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Krustic really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
4 added minutes on the board. Krustic. And Suta. And time is up. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Omiya Ardija may not have finished with 11, but they have shown terrific spirit and they claim the win. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So straight... And a chance! Ball's gone out of play. That's a little off target. Musiala aimed beyond the defence. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this guy, Jamal Musiala, is one of the most talked about attacking talents. He can play centrally or he can play any of the wide positions. He's got the ability to turn quickly, got real pace in his game to engage defenders and go past them. And he just has this knack of using those assets to create space for himself in that final third.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Nuno Mendes. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now Rodgers, O'Reilly, and it's Alexander-Arnold. And it's Arda Güler. And Dani Olmo. Rodgers. And it's O'Reilly. Not the most accurate pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Güler. Dani Olmo. Good effort from distance. It's run loose, who's going to get there? They get a throw in. And it's O'Reilly. Muscular approach does pay off here. No goals as yet. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Caros espectadores, tenham atenção que apenas é permitido fumar nas áreas indicadas por este mapa. Muito obrigado.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Time for the first of the anthems. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everyone,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening.
Old
The skies are
Trafford.
clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So straight into the action. And it's Kane. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this fella, Donnarumma, is someone who's been catching our eyes ever since he made his top-flight debut at the age of 16. He's had to grow up very quickly because of that, and it shows in his positional awareness and consistency. And you've got to remember, his shot-stopping is second to none.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And smartly reclaimed. Griezmann tries to play it through. Robertson. Camavinga for Messi. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Kane! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Kane is offering a wry smile there. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a good run down the right. Can he get on the end of this? He's picked his way through. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Griezmann. He's being urged to... Dani Olmo! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Caicedo. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. That's been slipped through. Šeško! And that was nowhere near his best. And he's there to get it away. Kane. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Griezmann. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Akanji tries to clear. And here's Dani Olmo. Camavinga. And it's Kane. Messi. Rijkaard. And here's Marmoush. Camavinga. Mikel Oyarzabal. Now it's Kane. Pedri. Dani Olmo. And he's got away from it. And it's Hakimi. Cross goes in there. He's rising! Caught offside that time. Jimenez. Akanji. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning.
And the shot! Goal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
After 31 minutes is number 30.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Dani Olmo. Great ball, and he's in here. Judge, surely! Goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That was a given, it always was.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Omir Ardija looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Caicedo. And here's Kane. It's a good ball out wide. Plays the return pass. Omiya Ardija have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. He's found a way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Great defending, strong and determined. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Great vision. Jimenez promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that signals the end of the first period. So your views on the first half?
Omiya Ardija clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Omiya Ardija firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. Down to business again. Short changes him with that pass. Marmoush. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, good take in a good area. Šeško! Oh, denied brilliantly.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Defending of the desperate variety. Camavinga attempts a clearance. Nicely spread. Now it's Griezmann. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Lovely bit of skill. Hakimi. Aimed beyond the defence. Deftly away. Well, that pass isn't the best. And the shot! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Mikel Oyarzabal. It's Camavinga. And it's Messi. Now it's Kane. And he is dashing away. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Griezmann. And Hakimi. Pacho. Rijkaard. Now this could be a chance. Foot in. He's under a lot of pressure there. Crunching tackle. Marmoush has found the net here, of course. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Caicedo. Good run through. He's having a hit! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing.
He's having a shot! Caicedo. Messi.
The attendance for this match was 71,198.
Now it's Kane. Here's Oyarzabal. Rijkaard is the guilty party there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Camavinga. Well, that is one way to stop him. Manchester United have a free kick. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card and he walks. The player's protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Griezmann. Marmoush. That is ended up in no man's land. Just about within shooting range. Pacho. O'Reilly. Dani Olmo. Threads one in. Dani Olmo in acres of space out wide. So no flag here. Great chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Omir Ardija still have the cards to affect this game. Oyarzabal scooting forward. Poor robust challenge. Oyarzabal had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well...
Shapes to shoot! And it's there! It's all becoming so easy. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Omir Ardija find a position of real strength now. Akanji cuts out the pass. Robertson. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution in progress.
Omir Ardija have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Robertson does really well to win the ball there. Dani Olmo. Marquinhos. Pacho. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite... Chance for... And he's stuck it away! But that is not going to count.
The decision came a little late because the referee initially didn't see the assistance flag, but it's the right call.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Marquinhos. Oh no, this does not look good. Now he's... It's Kane! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Kane has just shown why those situations demand a higher grade of focus. He fluffed it.
Manchester United have their second corner now. There's the header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Takes the shot! Neymar. He's having a pop! Smashing save, really good save that. Dani Olmo can so cleverly bypass the press. Mayulu engages and forces him off the ball. Mikel Oyarzabal. And here's Kane. He's found a way through. Kane! And that's off target. Hakimi.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Akanji wins the duel this time. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Now that's well seen too. Caicedo. Akanji. Here's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal getting forward. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Well, they are now a 9-man team. Marquinhos. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Neymar. Looking for the run. He's found space here. Haaland. Nice control. And it's Mayulu. And that's that. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome.
This is a lost children's
Your reflections then, Jim? Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Billy Gilmour is someone, I think, who is underrated in terms of his ability on the ball. He's remarkably press-resistant for someone of his size, and allows him to draw pressure in, which can free up other players around him. I think his decision-making, his anticipation are very strong areas of his game, and I think the more experience he gains in that number 6 position will just take him on to the highest stages in the game.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Chance, surely! Goal, Scotland! The ideal start!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
That was a given. It always was.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Musiala! Can he get on the end of this? McTominay. He's in a great position here. Space for him to turn and look. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's played it in low. O'Reilly. Rodgers. And it's Olmo. Engages and forces him off the ball. McTominay. Now that's well seen too. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Christie. And Robertson. Christie. McTominay. It's a really well-measured ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Van Dijk. Goulet. Now it's Haaland. Tries to pass it through. Musiala ploughing. Can he finish? And no mistake. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Goulet. Musiala. Oh, well played.
Scotland really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
Alexander-Arnold. Goulet. Musiala really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Adams. Gilmore. Now it's Christie. And it's Robertson. Crosses it in here. Mendes getting this one clear. Nuno Mendes. And it's Mendes. O'Reilly. Now it's Haaland. Rodgers. And the through ball. Good take, and it is had a shot! And that's in! And the comeback is complete! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Number 10, Erling Haaland.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Christie. He's found a way past. He's in a good position. He's having a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. There's the header! Mendes can clear it away. And now they can spring out of defence. He's having a pop! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Van Dijk. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. That's going wide left. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Goulet to Musiala. And it's Olmo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's made its way to him. Goulet, Musiala, deftly away. And he's there to retrieve it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Ah, he's given it away. Oh, that's fabulous.
Pretty robust defending.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And for the first half, that is that. Omiya Ardija have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind,
Everyone
they find
please
themselves
welcome
in
to the
front
field.
at half-time,
Players.
which is, for them, more or less ideal. The midway point of the game.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Omiya Ardija are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. So, into the second half. O'Reilly has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. McGinn. McTominay. And he goes cross-field.
Good ball, that too.
Christie venturing down the left. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Goulet. O'Reilly. Oh, Rodgers. Oh, this is a terrific run. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Needs the return pass. Gilmore. This looks promising. Christie. Musiala. Rodgers has created one goal already. It's a throw-in. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gilmore, nicely spread. He has found the way through. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Now it's Adams.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Goulet. O'Reilly. Goulet needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Well, he's the quarterback equivalent, so I'm not surprised that he's been closed down first.
He shifted it to the flank. Oh, that is a nice touch. Plays it in low. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Dani Olmo. He's found the way through. Gets his head on it! And for a moment, time stood still. Goulet. Gilmour wins the duel this time. And it's Gilmour. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Robertson, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. O'Reilly. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Omia Ardija clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Musiala must have made the worst possible choice there. It was crying out to be released left.
Now it's Adams.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's taking no chances there. Musiala. Musiala ventures forward. Tries to play it through. He's being urged. Oh, shooting chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Now the ball. Point-blank header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Number 11, number 7, McGinn.
They've played it short.
Number 24,
Driven in.
number 18.
Scotland
number
really don't have a
20.
choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's out for a goal kick. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Always onto this. He's picked his way through.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now this could be a shoot! Oh, it's come off the upright. That's really well cleared. And with that, the end. Omia Ardija have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through.